I'm Anthony Zonfrelli. I graduated from Harvard in 2014. There I was a member of HSAC, or the Harvard Sports Analysis Collective. The Super Bowl squares just came up in one of our discussions. We figured, hey, even though it's a random game, it would be worth knowing which of these squares are the most likely outcome. So I did a study back in 2012 that looked at the frequency of squares that hit using all playoff games from 1980 to 2012. Which included 336 total playoff games and 1,344 total quarters. Conclusions we came to are probably what you would think with common sense. The numbers like 0, 7, 3, 4, those are the ones that come up the most. The most likely square was the favorite score ending in 7 and the underdog score ending in 0. And that happened in approximately 8.71% of the playoff quarters that we looked at, which is significant because if all of the scores on the grid were independent and equally likely to happen, that would be 1%. Second most common was both teams ending in 0, 0, 0 square. The third most common occurrence was 7 to 7. The fourth most common occurrence was the favorite getting 7 and the underdog scoring 3. And the fifth most likely to happen was the favorite getting 3 and the underdog ending in 0. In Super Bowl 53, there were 3 squares that hit. It was the 0, 0 square, the 3, 0 square, the 3, 3, and then the 3, 3 square again. In our study, those squares had a percentage outcome of 8.4%, 4.99%, and 2.9% respectively, which were all in the most frequently occurring squares. The probability of the 3, 3 square hitting at least twice in a game was 0.082%. So even the most commonly hit square only hits 8.4% of the time. So your odds are relatively good, but if that's the only square, then you only win 8.4% of the time. The best strategy to win squares is to occupy as many squares as you possibly can. So if you buy in, the probabilities of those squares hitting amassed if you have more squares. All that said though, if you're filling out squares now, you should still feel pretty good about winning if you have a 7-0 or 0-0 square. Those are still the most likely to hit.
So are you playing squares this year?
No, waste of money.